Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast, proudly sponsored by 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge. That is a challenge where you get to go inside, select your own challenge. It can be anything at all, but know this, it will change your mind, body and soul. There's a 7-day free trial right now. Links are down below. Go and check it out. Now here's today's episode. Hey everybody, Kev here. Welcome to the show. Are you being consistent? Are you being disciplined? Are you taking massive action? Seriously, are you doing that? Because if you are doing that, you're starting to see results, especially this year. So keep doing it and the results will get even bigger. Now, I want to ask you a question. What happens to you when you get knocked down? When you get knocked down by life, what do? You just give up and think, oh, this wasn't meant for me? Or do you get straight back up and get stuck back into it? And the great Winston Churchill once said, never, never, ever, ever, ever give up. Never, ever give up. And I'm just watching a documentary at the moment called Hitler's Inner Circle, or Inner Circle of Evil. And a fascinating doco on Netflix. Highly recommend you check it out if you're interested in that kind of history. And really, you look at Hitler and the propaganda that Joseph Goebbels used over in Germany for the rest of the world, just to make them believe that Germany was doing the right thing, and just the machinations of the whole system and how it worked. And you look at England, Britain, and when Germany really did try to take over, attack the UK, the Battle of Britain, and a big lot of the thanks for winning that part of the war for Britain was because of Churchill and his never, ever, ever give up attitude. And it was amazing. Germany had rolled into Austria and Czechoslovakia and a few other places. They were looking to get into the Soviet Union, and they thought, oh look, while we're here, we'll grab a hold of the Great Britain and we'll take over England. And they didn't. And it's a great credit to someone like Churchill for the amazing belief he had in the country itself and in the people in the country to defeat Hitler. And that was in 1942, the Battle of Britain, and of course the war went on until 1945, so there was still lots to go. But Britain held their ground, and it held them in good stead for the rest of the war, and eventually the Allies managed to defeat Hitler and his cronies. But a fascinating Netflix documentary to watch if you like that kind of thing. Definitely go check it out. So never ever give up. When you're down, you just keep getting back up. We can't, most people alive today, 99% of people alive today can't imagine being in a war. We just can't imagine it. And I know there are wars going on at the moment around the world, but a war like the Second World War, it is just very hard to comprehend what that would have been like. And unless you're there, you can't really grasp the gravity of what would have been going on. And just imagine here in Australia or the US or wherever you are, the UK has certainly experienced this obviously, just being in that kind of a war zone, and there's a country that wants to kill you basically. And to get up and just say, right, we are never ever going to give up, that real intestinal fortitude, that real spirit of your country. And we have that here with the Anzacs in Australia, the Anzacs and the Australians and New Zealanders. The Australia and New Zealand, who of course fought over in both world wars. And it's that spirit. You just got to keep getting up. It doesn't matter what knocks you down. There's going to be nothing in your life, hopefully, as bad as having to go to war. But just imagine if you had to. So there's no excuse for not getting up. There's no excuse for giving up. You've just got to keep going. Keep your head down, your bum up, and just keep working away. And things will change. Things really will change. So keep doing that. Don't stop, whatever it is. Whenever you get knocked down, brush yourself off, learn from it. Don't go back and make the same mistakes again, that's for sure. That's the only time you look back is when you're looking back on the mistakes you made and how you can fix them. And then fix them and then keep moving forward. You keep doing that. You keep doing it with consistency, with dedication, with discipline, with personal integrity and massive action, and you can't go wrong. So never give up. Remember those words from Churchill. Look up Churchill. He's a great person to study just some of the stuff that he did even before the Second World War. He was involved with the First World War. He was a prisoner of war at a war back, I think it was in about, might have been the late 1800s or early 1900s. I think it was in Spain. And he got arrested and he was a prisoner of war and he escaped. Just an amazing life. Lots of people out there with some really inspirational stories that can really inspire you when you feel down. So go and check out Churchill. Go and check out this documentary, Hitler, The Evil Inner Circle. Fascinating, really fascinating doco. Be consistent, disciplined, and take massive action, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate that. If you enjoyed this episode, then please subscribe, rate, and leave a review for the Inspired Healing Podcast on Apple Podcasts or your favourite podcast app. And don't forget, come and join me inside the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge so you too can change your mindset and your life. We now have a 7-day free trial. Go and check it out. Link is in the show notes below, and please have a most inspiring day.